everybody, today I'm coming to you with a very on-the-spot video because last night something came over me and I spent about 6 hours redesigning my entire phone in I think the cutest way yet. If you're new here, my name is Cece and I like to make phone decoration videos sometimes, so if you're into that, make sure you subscribe for future videos. And today I wanted to do a little walkthrough tour on what is on my Samsung Z Flip and showing you how I decorated it this time. So first of all, I am using a phone case that I designed myself at a DIY Decoden workshop. I actually vlogged this experience on my channel, so you can watch that if you're interested. And I think this is so cute. The only thing I regret is choosing this velvet rose because it picks up every single piece of hair around the house, and I find I have to just keep picking it off because I have 3 cats, and so there is just an abundance of fluff around this house. So if I could change anything, it would be to not use this one. So in my quest to have the cutest phone ever, I also put a little piece of dotted paper behind it so that you couldn't see the yellow of the phone. There's nothing wrong with this color, it matches a lot of things, but I found the perfect piece of paper for it and I think it looks great. Then on my little cover screen, I found this really high quality picture from Your Name, and so I decided to use that for my cover photo. Then on the lock screen, it's quite hard to see because it's such a light background. I've actually got the darkness down a lot because when it's brighter, you can't see it on camera. It completely blows out everything. I have a picture of a sky that's actually my home screen as well, which I'll show you soon, and then just a white clock. And I've edited it so that there is a heart shape around it. That's actually a frame that you can put on afterwards. I will show you real quickly. So if you go to your wallpaper settings and then edit your lock screen, you can change the frame here. And there are different options to do like a square, a circle, a weird shape. So you can do this for anything. And then there's also effects, so you can also change the color of the background as well. And then there's effects you can do and swipe through. I know this was a thing on iPhone for ages, but I've only just realized that you can do it on a Samsung as well. Also in the settings, you can change the clock design, the clock color, and yeah, so I have the cutest theme right now. It's got some really beautiful icons, and so let's take a look at my home screen. Ta-da! Oh, is that not the cutest design and layout you've ever seen on a phone? So this right here is what I spent the majority of my time last night doing. If you've seen my phone videos before, you know that normally I have quite a simple homepage and then you swipe up to see all of the apps. But I've recently been inspired, I don't know why, I just felt like the need to have a full change on my phone. I just haven't been happy. I've tried changing the themes a couple times, changing the backgrounds, and yeah, I haven't been happy with how it looks, but this just feels right. So the reason why it took me so long was because I disabled the swipe up option to have your apps there, and it automatically put all of my apps on like 100 pages, and I had to manually drag them all and sort them all into the folders that I wanted. So one reason why this looks so good is it's quite quaint. So I have my home screen settings as 5x6, meaning you can fit 5 apps across the top and 6 going down. But I've condensed them all into 3x4, and I think it creates this like retro phone effect almost, where like everything that you need is on the one page. You can't swipe left, you can't swipe right, everything is here. And it's also small that it just like feels, I don't know, to me it feels retro. It looks like a tiny little phone screen. The whole time I've had this phone, I've had this quick access tab enabled. This has all of my most accessed apps. Every morning, every day pretty much, these are the only apps I use on a regular basis. So they just hide right there. And then I have like recent apps up here as well. As well as that, I have my quick access bar here, which is like camera, photos, text, calls, calendar, because I use those ones as well. But since these apps are system apps, the theme changes their icons and they look cute, which means they can go here, but all the ugly apps can go on the side here. So something that I think looks really nice is color coordinating your folders, especially when you can see a preview of what's inside the folders and you want to have a certain aesthetic. It's actually really important to coordinate them. The reason for this is because you can see the first 9 apps in your folders. But if you notice on my phone, they all look like they are pastel-ish colors. That's because when I did my color coordination, I did it from white to black, so that even though Netflix is in this folder, you can't see it in the preview, so you can't see the black icon. Same goes for here, same goes for here, and here, and here, and here. So every single folder I color coordinated so that it went from white to black, and that means the entire home page is void of the color black and it looks very pastel. And I'm so proud of myself for finding this beautiful configuration. It just looks stunning. Next up, we have the clock widget that I always use. This is my go-to for every single video. I'm just like, I need a Frank Remarque clock widget. It's the only widget I use for the time. It does freeze a lot, meaning it doesn't actually tell the accurate time, but it looks too cute that I don't even care, because if we want the real time's up here. But this is a widget where you use a capsule toy to unlock extra designs. So currently I have all of these designs unlocked, and it's very easy to change. You just click it and we have the different design. But I found this one and it was actually the inspiration for the entire theme. It was just so cute. I had to go along with it. Then we have the theme itself. It's this cute pastel-y nighttime stars and moon kind of theme. And it's so gorgeous because it has this beautiful pink color on all the system apps. The call page is this cute little moon, and it makes all of the folders pink. Even the keyboard is pink and yellow, which is beautiful. So this theme is, if you head to the theme store, it's called Free Cute Moon, and I'll put the link in the description box as well if you want the same theme. And it comes automatically updating your lock screen and your cover screen, but I didn't want this because this is already a call screen and I thought I could do much better in terms of design for my homepage. Honestly, I just can't stop staring at it. It makes me so happy every time I open up my phone now. So then you might be wondering where the actual background came from. So I actually found this in a Reddit thread, and I'll try and find the link for you. If I manage to find it again, I'll put it in the description box. So I downloaded a Totoro one. I was originally going to have this as the lock screen background, but I thought the coloring was just too contrasty with when you unlocked the phone. So I decided to just go with the same picture. So this is the cover screen photo from Your Name. It's really good quality. Honestly, if you just search enough on the internet, you can find exactly what you need. Even this would be such a beautiful picture to use. But my background actually came from this image here, which you wouldn't think so, but because the quality is so high, I literally just zoomed all the way in, and there we have it. And then that's exactly what I use for my lock screen as well. Yeah, and I think that way it just ties in when you unlock it. It's not too jarring. I had a bit of trouble deciding whether I wanted to zoom in all the way or if I would actually have this as a landscape, but I think that just the whole sky itself creates this beautiful dreamy background, and I love it. I love it so much. That's why I was so inspired to quickly make this video, because I was like, oh my god, I have to show everybody this. I'm so proud of myself. And since it's been a long time since I've done a what's on my phone video, I think I've gone through all the design, but I'll show you a couple other tips that I use to make sure my phone always looks as aesthetic as possible. Yeah, basically the only other thing I want to show you about that is in your camera roll. So a lot of people access just the pictures, they go in their recent album and that's how they reference their images. For me, I love folders. This is how I access my photos most of the time. I just use my folders. Now, one way to make this look as good as possible is first organization. About once a month or once every 2 months, I transfer all of the photos from my camera roll onto my computer. I sort them into folders, and then I copy those folders back onto my phone. So I keep a backup on my computer, and then I have them on my phone too. That way everything is so organized, and everyone's always really shocked when they're like, oh, I remember when we did that thing in 2007, and I'm like, oh, you mean this? And I pull up a picture from that exact day, because everything it's categorized not only on my phone but in my mind. It's like connected. So I find that to be like really helpful with like just keeping things accessible and making sure that your photos don't get forgotten, because so many photos are taken and then just left behind. But I really enjoy going through past photos and memories. What we're going to get to now is that you can actually change the cover photos of your albums. So I like to have my screenshots as just dynamic, meaning it shows me my most recent screenshot, but all the other albums, you can change what the cover photo looks like. And that way in these previews, everything is a nice photo that matches with whatever theme you're going for. Don't get me wrong, like you can have some good photos on your phone and you can also have some like random ugly photos. And if that's the cover photo, it's not going to look nice when you open up your folder. So basically all you have to do is go into a folder, click the dots, click album settings, and then change cover image. And then you can click on any photo from your holiday and set that as the cover photo. And now cover photo is changed. And when you're looking at it as just a little thumbnail, you can see all of those photos here. So that's also like honestly one of my main tips, just to keep everything looking really nice. And it doesn't take too long. But that's pretty much it for this video. I really just wanted to show you how cute the home screen was. I now have all of my apps here. So when I swipe down, it's just my normal bar. When I swipe up, it's only the search engine. And then everything else is here. So I have this folder for apps that I don't use at all, or I'm most likely to search for them by name rather than find them in here. Then I also have some other quick access apps that are probably easy to just click on rather than type in their name. But everything else, like this is my apps that I use for like editing or just playing around. Then I have like books for opening things, you know, like Google Sheets, Google Drive, Dropbox, an e-reader. I have travel stuff, so you've got like translator, language tools, Airbnb, all of those kinds of things. I've got my finance things, which is any app regarding money or buying things. And then of course I have this folder, which is just stuff that I would probably be searching for or stuff that's already somewhere else. But anyway, that is the full video. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if this is also your favorite theme that I've done so far. I can't tell you how happy it makes me just looking at this. It's so cute. And I hope you think it's cute too. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe because it really helps me out. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye bye!